welcome back to my channel. I miss all of my Thriftanistas, my Frugalistas. I'm going to show you how I turn this blanket into this vest and matching Russian hat. It came out so cute, so let's go ahead and show you the hat itself. Oh my god, adorable. So first thing we did, we started with this $10 faux fur blanket that I got from MvthaCvla.com. It was on the $10 and beyond part of the app. It's a very cute blanket. I thought it would be fluffier, but it's not. Oh well. First thing I did was I laid the blanket down flat with the part of the fabric that I wanted to show on the bottom, and I laid the jacket of my choice on top of it. It already has a lining, which is great for me. I laid it on top and I just took a regular pen and traced it. When I got around to the collar, I just made points at the top and at the bottom of the sleeve. That way that when I did move the jacket, I would be able to connect them like so. I went ahead and, which I couldn't find the footage for it, but I went ahead and folded the blanket over and cut it out on the fold. That way I have one open piece for the back part. I then flipped the jacket over to the front part and I did the same thing. I also lost the footage, but I traced this twice. I traced the front side twice so that it would be open in the front. Just as I did with the back piece, I went ahead and made those spaces between the sleeve and the shoulder. And once I moved it, I was able to connect those dots to make sure that everything was lined up perfectly. Now, like I said, I lost the footage. I don't know what happened, but I did end up cutting two of these out. Once I got done cutting them out, I realized that they needed to be stitched together, the faux fur and the lining itself. So I just took a regular top stitch around the entire piece of all three pieces and made sure that they were connected together like so. Once I was done with that, I laid all of my pieces out. I laid my back piece on the ground and with the right sides facing up, and I laid my top pieces right sides facing down towards my back piece together. And I just went ahead and stitched along the sides and the shoulder seams. I left everything else open because that's where our arms go, things like that. And once I was done, I flipped it inside out, basic top stitch, and we now have a vest. Very cute, very simple, and I'll show you what it looks like now. How cute. Now, for this hat, I'm so sorry. I lost a lot of footage when recording this and it sucks. But what I did was I measured the circumference of my head, which came out to be 29. So I then took some excessive fabric that was left over from the actual vest and I measured out 29 inches. I decided that I wanted my hat to be 4 inches deep, so I did 29 by 8 because we're going to fold this fabric in half to get that 4-inch deep cap. So that's what I did here, 29 by 8 inches, and I went ahead and cut that out. The next step would be to take that exact measurement, 29 inches, and I did a rough draft by placing my tape measure in a circle and creating that circle. I did give myself about an extra ½ an inch for seam allowance. So I just went ahead and perfected that, and again, I lost the footage. That shows me cutting it out. Now here, oh, I'm so sorry you guys, this was horrible. But what I did was took that 29-inch strip and I folded it in half with the right sides together. I went ahead and stitched that together to where I had one big circle. I then took that and folded it in half to where it was 4 inches deep. And I know it's hard to see. I'm so sorry. I think I might just do another tutorial on this so you can see exactly what I'm doing. But I just folded it in half, and now I have a 4-inch deep circle that is thickened by folding it in half, if you can see here. The next thing I did was take that circle and I pinned it to the raw edge of that long strip that I stitched together. And I pinned those wrong sides together now, wrong sides together, so that when it's done being pinned, it'll look like the hat itself, but you will have to stitch it together for it to stay together. This is a complicated part, and I wish I could have got better footage. Like I said, I probably will be doing a more in detailed and clearer version of this hat. So if any of that makes sense, you'll be able to just stitch these two together with a regular top stitch, or a zigzag stitch actually is what I used. And in the end, you will come out with a piece that looks like this. And it came out so cute. I had some of the lining come through, but I just cut it off. In all actuality, it came out very cute for me. It was a bit of a process. It wasn't that difficult. I just had to learn a few things. And let me know in the comments if you want me to do a better detailed tutorial on this hat. I think it came out very, very cute. I love it. This was what I wore for my birthday. A close-up of the hat. It looks great to me. It looks like I'm about to go on a winter wonderland. Anywho, I do want to thank you guys for stopping through to watch me make things. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.